For an update on the implementation of Oregon's new landmark gun control measure, a federal judge could delay the permit requirement for gun purchases by 2 months. It is part of Measure 114, which voters passed in November. Evan Watson is here to explain why both sides of the lawsuit over the gun laws are now asking for a delay. Evan?
Yes, Tim, the Oregon Department of Justice is asking a federal judge to delay this law enforcement permitting process by 2 months because law enforcement agencies simply just aren't ready for it yet. Measure 114 is set to take effect on Thursday.
Oregon's new gun control laws, part of Measure 114, face multiple lawsuits and challenges. But before those are decided in federal court, a key part of the measure may be delayed by 2 months. Oregon's Attorney General is now asking a federal judge to delay the law enforcement permit requirement for new gun purchases. The AG says postponing the permit requirement by approximately 2 months should give Oregon law enforcement the time to have a fully functional permitting system in place. If the judge agrees to the postponement, then starting in February, anyone who purchases a gun in Oregon will be required to have a permit. On Friday, a lawyer for the Attorney General's office said he realized the challenges of implementing Measure 114 quickly.
We certainly recognize that sheriff's offices have different capacities and different enforcement priorities.
Today, Eugene Police Chief Chris Skinner, who also leads the Oregon Association Chiefs of Police, said that municipalities still need to work out staffing, training, technology, firearm aptitude tests, and importantly, create and vet a permit to purchase a gun that's used statewide.
What's the uniformed application look like? It needs to look the same. And as of today, we have not fully decided or even really vetted an application.
Skinner says law enforcement agencies have a sense of the process that's needed, but the specifics of how it's going to work are still very uncertain.
When the December 8th deadline was communicated to us, I think we all collectively panicked because as chiefs and as a chief here in Eugene, this is about trying to put together a really robust, understandable, simple, consistent, equitable process for people. And we're just not in a space where we're going to meet that deadline on December 8th, which is this Thursday.
The Attorney General's letter to the federal judge says other parts of Measure 114 should take effect as planned on Thursday, including restrictions on large capacity magazines and the requirement that background checks must be completed before guns can be transferred. The federal judge plans to rule on a lawsuit that could block Measure 114 sometime this week.
I've been in contact with that federal judge's office today, but so far we haven't heard back on if she's going to make a ruling regarding this delaying of permits. However, with both sides now requesting it, we would be expecting that permitting process to be delayed. Whether the rest of Measure 114 goes through on Thursday, we'll have to wait and see the next couple of days. Tim?
All right, Evan, thanks a lot for keeping us posted on all of that.